Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the University of Virginia's College at Wise for today's ball game between the visiting Bluefield Rams and our host team, the Highland Cavaliers of the University of Virginia's College at Wise. The starting lineup for Bluefield: batting first, the center fielder, number 10, Blake Williams. Batting second, the shortstop, number 8, Javi Rodriguez. Batting third, the third baseman, number 18, Robbie Lanham. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 5, Jeff Johnson. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 29, Corey Shreve. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 25, Cecil Hagwood. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 13, John Booth. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 1, Tyler Fridley. Batting ninth, the designated hitter, number 4, Reggie Huguet. For the pitcher, number 19, John Witt. The head coach, Billy Berry. Assistant coaches, Chris Welch and Jim Mazzola. The starting batting order: at shortstop, batting first, number 8, Steve Proctor. Batting second, the right fielder, number 10, Josh Duffy. Batting third, the pitcher, number 17, Courtney Nowlin. Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 25, Will Childress. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 27, Nathan Kaiser. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 6, Justin Nixon. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 5, Justin Wyatt. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 11, Jason Matlock. And batting ninth, the third baseman, number 20, B.J. Veroni. The coaches: head coach Hank Banner, assistant coaches Doug Bates and Mike White.
So there you have the starting lineups from Danny Jordan, the PA announcer here for the Cavaliers. Before we get started with the action, I want to thank my sponsors, the Huddle House, of course. Looks 6 locations serving you, and Adams Friendly Tire and Wise in Clintwood. My name is Lee Riggs, and enjoy the first game ever from the field here for the University of Virginia Wise Cavaliers. We'll be back with the opening pitch in just a second. Bluefield will be the home team today. These teams are swap fields. This game was supposed to be scheduled for Bluefield, but the weather conditions in Bluefield was swapped. So they're the home team today.
On the mound for Bluefield, number 19, John Witt. Bluefield will be the home team here today. Steve Banner, please report to the press box. Steve Banner.
I don't know where he's going to get.
For the Highland Cavaliers in the first inning, it'll be Proctor, Duffy, and Nowlin. Leading off with the Cavaliers, the shortstop, number 8, Steve Proctor.
Okay, we're just about ready for the first pitch ever. A momentous occasion. Steve Proctor is leading off, freshman from Williamsburg. Foul off, strike one. Scoreboard's not working yet. Like I said, we're home opener scheduled for 2 weeks from now, and we're still under construction. The press box is still under construction. It's going to be a great place to watch a baseball game from. I hope you see it. You see the netting there in front? That's the backstop. So we can get used to that. Strike 2.
Bill, I may have to come to you a couple times for some outs.
Yeah, we'll just work together.
A little high. 1 and 2. Outside. Strike 3, 1 out. First strikeout goes to Proctor.
With 1 away, this brings up the right fielder, number 10, Josh Duffy.
Josh Duffy. Josh is a junior from Ridgeway, Virginia. Strike 1 call. Time. A rip single going to right field. Josh
1 away,
Duffy.
and a runner at first. This will bring up the pitcher, number 17, Courtney Nallen.
Courtney Nallen, number 17, pitcher, batting third. So Duffy gets the first hit here in the new stadium. Throw not in time. Duffy's back. Ball. Runner on first, 1 out here in the top of the first. Strike. One-two pitch, a little high. Duffy's runner at first. Nolan is a junior from Stewart, Virginia, number 17. Foul ball. Will Childress, number 25, on deck, you just saw there. Count 2-2. 1 out, runner on first. A little high, ball 3. 3-2. Keep eye on the runner, see if he's going to go. Be running into the wind. Wind blowing about 40 miles an hour out here. They don't have windows in this press box yet. So you hear some wind noise on the mic. That's what it is. The runner's going. There's a high fly ball down the right field. Right fielder fights the wind and makes out. 2 outs. Runner goes back.
With 2 away, this will bring up the left fielder, number 25, Will Childress.
Will Childress, your batter, sophomore from Huddleston, Virginia. So we got 2 outs, runner still on first. Strike 1. A little high, 1-1.
Yeah, I sent you 2 for that. We'll have to get in the moment, break him out.
Runner holds, strike. I think that's strike 2, isn't it, Chad? I know we need that scoreboard. When's that going to be hooked up? Runner goes. Throw is high. Runner's safe. First stolen base goes to number 10, Josh Duffy. Chad's keeping the record on this stuff for the archives. There's Chad, sports information director here at the college. Timeout. Duffy at second. A little bit low. Full count, 3-2. Will Childress, the batter. Throw back to second, nothing. Here comes a 3-2 pitch. Inside, ball 4. Childress draws a walk. Runners on first and second. That'll bring up number 27, Nathan Kaiser.
Base on balls to Childress. This will bring up the first baseman, number 27, Nathan Kaiser.
Nathan, sophomore from Lebanon High School, Lebanon, Virginia. There we got runners on first and second. 2 outs here in the top of the first. First game ever here at the new stadium in College of Wise. Ball 1. Swing and strike. 1-1. Throw back to second. Safe. Comes the pitch. High. Oh, you got a call strike. That was a late call. You got to figure out which hand to use. They got it now. All right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing, strike 3.
On the inning, no runs,
no
1
runs.
hit, 2 men left. After the first half inning of play, the Cavaliers 0, Bluefield coming to bat. Yes, and Lanham.
Courtney Nolan on the mound for the Cavaliers to start the bottom of the first. He's 6'1" junior from Stewart, Virginia.
Leading off of Bluefield, the center fielder, number 10, Blake Williams.
Blake Williams, center fielder. First pitch inside. No, over the corner. Strike one. Strike two. Williams, a sophomore from Tappahannock, Virginia. A little outside there, I think. Yeah. Shot to the second baseman, throw to first, one out. Six.
With one away, this brings up to shortstop.
Justin
number
Nixon,
8,
second
Javi
baseman.
Rodriguez.
This would be a bad day to get one in out.
Rodriguez, the batter. One out here in the top of the first. So Justin Nixon gets first put out for the Cavaliers on the new field. We get all these first out of the way here in a minute. Strike. One out here in the bottom of the first. Bluefield and the Cavaliers. Bluefield and the blue. They're the home team here. Like I told you first, they swapped fields for this game. Cavaliers are supposed to be in Bluefield, but their field was too wet. Outside. Outside. Two and two to count on Rodriguez. Rodriguez from Puerto Rico. Strike three. Well, Nolan records his first strikeout. There's two outs.
With two away, this brings up the third baseman, number 18, Robbie Lanham.
Lanham, a junior from Greenville, Tennessee. Pitch from Nolan. Strike one. Foul out of play. No two count. Long shot. Center field, and we're going to do something about filming through this.
On the inning, 3 up, 3 down. After one complete, no score.
We'll be back for second inning, just a second. Justin Nixon leading off. And we got a long fly ball out to right field. All right, right fielder puts it out. One out here in the top of the second.
Justin Nixon on a fly ball to right field. This will bring up the center fielder, number 5, Justin Wyatt.
Justin Wyatt, center fielder now. Justin Wyatt is a junior from Wise, Virginia. Strike one. Bunt foul. A little outside on that pitch. I think it's, I don't know what, maybe 2-2. Pop up to the infield. First baseman got a beat on it. Yeah, and fighting the wind and picks a put out.
With 2 away, this will bring up the catcher, number 11, Jason Matlock.
You see the leaves blowing around down there. Jason Matlock, number 11, catcher. He's a junior from Damascus. Two outs here in the bottom of the second, top of the second. Cavaliers are the visiting team here today, even though it's their home field. Inside, 1-1. There's a rip to the second baseman, makes a play, throws to first for the put out. 3 outs, into 1.5, and no
3
score.
up, 3 down after 1.5, no score. Johnson, Shreve, and Hagwood.
Bottom of the second, infielders group at the mound supporting Nowlin.
Leading off the first baseman, number 5, Jeff Johnson.
Coming up for Bluefield will be Johnson, first baseman. Nowlin worked a scoreless first, looks back in. Wind seems to die down a bit here at the field. Umpire signals ready for play, and here we go. Nowlin on the first pitch. Fastball, nubbed, back to Nowlin. Throw over to Kaiser, 1 down. Once again, Nowlin early on, pretty good command of the fastball, was able to get it in on the hands of Johnson and induce an easy ground ball back to the box. Brings up
with 1 away, this brings
29.
up the catcher, number 29, Corey Shreve.
Shreve. Bluefield coach coming out, wondering if the ball might have come off the foot. Checking with first base umpire John Cusco. No call. I think evidently what had happened there, he got in on his hands and the ball hit in that soft area right between the dirt and the grass. 1 down here in the bottom of the second. Shreve, the catcher, brawny kid, looks like about 6'2", 220, up at the plate. Nowlin to the plate. Slider. Strike 1. John Wayne Martin behind the plate, ladies and gentlemen. John Wayne, a veteran of high school and college officiating. 0-1 pitch. Nowlin. Pitch to the plate. Fastball in on the hands. Fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 down. Shreve rubbing up the bat, steps back in, measures off. Nowlin toes the rubber. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 down here in the bottom of the second, no score. The pitch, slider, off the plate. Good waist pitch there by Nallen. Matlock set up early outside. Nallen hit the spot. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 0-0 here. Bottom of the second. Nallen winds. Pitch, slider, nasty. Beautiful slider. Started the pitch right at the big catcher Shreve and broke it right over the plate to record a strikeout.
With 2 away, this brings up the left fielder, number 25, Cecil Hagwood.
Brings up Hagwood, the left fielder, number 25. Once again, Hagwood, large of stature as well, seems to be about 6'2", 200. Matlock takes a visit out. I don't know if they're concerned about pitch location or how they're going to particularly try to work Hagwood here. Nobody on, 2 down here in the bottom of the second. Allen comes set, looks in for the sign, and the pitch to Hagwood. Fastball, overthrew it a bit. In old vernacular, we call that choking the ball a little bit. Ball was down and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Cecil Hagwood steps back into the box. Nallen gets the sign, the wind, the pitch, fastball. Down low. 2 balls, no strikes. First time we've seen Nallen get behind here, ladies and gentlemen. He needs to come back from this 2-0 deficit. Nobody on, 2 down. Nallen looks in. Hitter's pitch. Nallen comes back in with the fastball. Good location on a 2-0 pitch. He didn't come right down the middle. He caught the outside part of the plate. Hagwood being selective takes it all the way. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Slider off the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike. Once again back into a hitter's count. Hagwood probably waiting on the hard stuff right here. Let's see how Nallen tries to handle him. Here's the pitch. Fastball outside, a screamer right at Justin Nixon for the 3rd out of the inning. Nallen
3 up, 3 down after 2 complete, no score.
After a little difficulty there, gets them up 3 up and 3 down. At the end of 0. Barone leads it off. Barone, 3rd sacker, hitting in the 9-hole for the Cavs. Proctor on deck, Duffy in the hole. Here's the pitch from Witt here in the top of the 3rd. Fastball. A little bit off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Barone, 9-hole hitter. Witt gets the sign. Fastball again, hit sharply down to right field. Barone leads off the top of the 3rd with a hard hit single to right, ladies and gentlemen. That brings us back up to the top of the order. Proctor.
Base hit for Barone. This will bring up the shortstop, number 8, Steve Proctor.
Proctor was the first batter on the newly renovated field here at UVA Wise. Steve went down on strikes first time. Freshman prospect's doing a great job at shortstop. He looks down at 3rd base coach Mike White for the sign. B.J. Veroni gets his lead at first. Throw over from Witt. Not even close. Comes set again. The showing bunt. Takes it for a ball. Uh-oh, might be a throwback. Veroni almost had a freshman boo-boo there. Almost got hung out to dry. 3rd base coach Mike White, as well as 1st base coach Morgan O'Quinn, talking to Veroni about making sure he sees the ball down and not getting hung out. Strike 1 to Proctor. Proctor steps back in. Number 8, Steve Proctor, ladies and gentlemen. Witt comes set, checks first. Here's the pitch going. Veroni, ball hit back up the middle. Uh-oh. Looks like there's going to be no play. Hit and run was on that time. Proctor hits the ball on the ground. Shortstop pulls the head up a little bit. We have him at 1st and 2nd. Josh Duffy, number 10, steps in here in the top of the third. Duffy hit a sharp single to right in the first inning. He's looking to add to that. First and second, Cavs may play a little baseball here. Duffy can handle the bat. He's very adept at hitting behind runners. Certainly is a capable bunter. We'll see what they're going to do. A little trouble here with no out for the Rams. Duffy showing bunt. First baseman charging. He goes bunt. Bunts it directly to the first baseman. There's a play at third. Location on the bunt, gang, probably wasn't the best in town. First baseman was coming all the way. Bunted right to him. He gets the force of Veroni at third. Still sitting first and second.
Just to bring up the pitcher, number 17, Courtney Nallen.
We're still sitting first and second, but unfortunately now the Cavaliers have one down. Brings up three-hole hitter and pitcher DH Courtney Nallen. Pitch way outside. 1-0 to Nallen. Breaking pitch wide. Nallen very much a threat here at the plate. Good RBI man. Help his own cause potentially. Fastball in. Nallen sitting 2-0. Will Childress, cleanup hitter in the hole, anxiously awaiting his opportunity. Witt looks in, trying to figure out what he can do here. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball hit sharply between third and short. Round in the bag. Here comes Proctor. Here's the throw from left. There's going to be no play at the plate. Cavs lead 1-0 here in the top of the third inning. Sharp single to left field by Courtney Nallen.
RBI single by Nallen. This will bring up the left fielder, number 25, Will Childress.
First RBI here at Cavalier Field. Courtney Nallen, sharp single to left, scores Steve Proctor with the first run. We have a runner at first base for the Cavaliers, giving
Moline running at first for the pitcher.
Giving Nallen a rest. That would be Moline. John Moline running at first. We have first and second. Duffy at second. Moline at first. Childress at the plate. Witt comes plateward with the pitch. Breaking ball. Childress had a real rip, but came up a little short. Will Childress coming off a great series down at Emmanuel. Critical stage right here in the top of the third. Cavs leading 1-0 on RBI single by Nallen. 1 out. Runners first and second. Here's the pitch. Fastball jammed him a bit, but that's going to fall. That's a base hit to right. We'll see what Coach White does with Duffy. He's holding him at third. Sacks are filled with 1 out for Big Nathan Kaiser. Childress, it's going to look like a single in the books. Will would be the first to tell you he didn't get all of it.
Bases loaded. This will bring up the first baseman, number 27, Nathan Kaiser.
Number 27, Kaiser, stepping in. Kaiser, Lebanon High School product, former 25th round draft pick of the Mets. Raw power, learning the game here at the college level. Went down on a breaking ball last time. Let's see if Nathan is really going to school looking to try to go the other way and maybe get a sharp single to right and get us a couple runs here. Witt in a bit of a jam. Bases filled, 1 out, top of third. Cavs up 1-0. Here's the pitch. Fastball, my goodness. He hits a bomb. It's a no-doubter, ladies and gentlemen. That ball was out of here at the speed of sunlight. Fastball come in at 85, went out at 185. That's a grand slam. First grand slam here at the renovated stadium.
Grand slam home run for Nathan Kaiser.
That bomb there.
Second baseman, Justin Nixon.
Nixon coming up to the plate. Sacks are empty now, but the Cavs have a 5-0 lead here in the top of the third. Pitch to Nixon. Witt outside. Witt trying to gather his composure here. He just gave up a rocket, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if he can bounce back. Nixon, the Coburn High School product, a junior, playing second base this year, converted from the outfield. Inside a little bit on the change. 2 balls, no strike to Nixon. 5-0, Cavs lead, ladies and gentlemen. 1 out, Nixon at the plate. Here's the pitch from Witt. Fastball, misses a bit outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Undoubtedly, Nixon's probably taken right here unless he wants to run the rest of his life. 3-0. Here's the pitch. And he is taken. 3-1. Still a good hitter's count right here. He'll probably be turned loose by Coach White. Justin Nixon, a gritty player. Here's the pitch. Little chinker down the right field line, could be trouble. The first baseman handles it without much difficulty. 2 down.
2 away. This will bring up the center fielder, number 5, Justin Wyatt.
Wyatt coming to the plate, ladies and gentlemen. 2 out here in the 3rd inning. Yeah. Witt trying to stop the bleeding here. It's 5-0. 2 out. Wyatt, tremendous power. Oh, he gets a breaking ball, and he's just a bit early on it. Had a good cut. 5-0, Cavs lead. 2 out, nobody on here in the top of the 3rd. Witt to Wyatt. Here's the pitch. Fastball off the plate. 1-1. Wyatt back in. Takes very little time, as does Witt. We're ready. The 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Wyatt calls time. Witt took a little longer than normal. I think they're having difficulty on which pitch to go with, breaking ball or fastball. Hasn't really shown much of a change. Threw it a couple times, but minimal effect. Here's the pitch. 1-1 count. Wyatt moves in. Inside corner call by umpire John Wayne Martin. Wyatt not overly enamored with the call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 out. Witt looks. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball way off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. 5-0. Cavs lead here, top of the 3rd. Wyatt looking in. Missed with the breaking ball. Let's see what he comes here. Wyatt might get geared for a fastball. He's got good pop in his bat. Change. Throws that change. Change up for strike 3. Wyatt swings and miss.
On the inning, the Cavaliers pick up 5 runs in the top of the 3rd inning. So after 2.5, the Cavaliers 5, Bluefield 0. In the bottom of the 3rd, it'll be Booth, Fridley, and Huguet.
Recapping the
leading
top
off
of the 3rd.
The right fielder, number 13, John Booth.
Cavs picked up 5 in the top of the 3rd. Booth will be leading off here for Bluefield in the bottom. Rams looking to answer back. Nowlin looking to get a 1-2-3 inning, protect the lead. Booth, number 13, coming to the plate. Right-hander steps in. Nowlin. Big inning there in the top of the 3rd for the Cavs. First blood with 5 big runs. Here's the pitch. Nowlin fastball. Hit in the air. Second baseman Justin Nixon camped under it. Keeps his feet live, and we have 1 down.
With 1 away, this brings up the second baseman, number 1, Tyler Fridley.
Number 1, Fridley, second baseman, stands in. 1 down here in the bottom of the 3rd. Prototypical second baseman. About a 5'8" kid, 150. Here's the pitch. Fastball right down the gut. Strike 1. Nobody on. 1 down, 1 strike here to Fridley, the second baseman. Bluefield looking to get a base runner. Now looking to keep them shut down here. Wind's died down a bit. Can be pretty nice here. Slider off the plate. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Fridley. Fridley doing a little groundwork at the plate, getting himself set in there. Nowlin looks into Matlock. Gets his sign. Wind. The pitch. Fastball. Down and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nowlin's looked pretty sharp so far. He's overthrown the fastball a time or two, but when he's had to make a quality pitch, he's done it. Fridley crowding him a little bit at the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike. Let's see if Nowlin goes inside, ties him up a little bit. He does. Oh, he says it's a bit down. It's a bit down. In the booth, we thinking that he's a kind of a short guy. So 3 balls and 1 strike. We don't get umpire much up here. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Fridley up on the count, sitting on a fastball. Let's see if he gets one. Nowlin does. He obliges. Hits sharply to right field. Base hit. Base hit to right.
Let's bring up the designated hitter, number 4, Reggie Huguette.
Reggie Huguette hitting from the left side, number 4. He's in a DH role today. Be the first left-hander that Nowlin's faced. Let's see if this will make any difference whatsoever. First base umpire John Cusco goes to the mound, resumes his position at the middle of the infield with the runner on first. 1 down. After Booth flies to second, we have a single to right by Fridley, bringing up Huguette. Bottom of the 3rd. 1 down, 1 on. Nowlin looks in from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Fastball ties him up. May be playable. And it may not. Veroni gives it a good effort. Hits off the back of the home dugout. 1 strike. Have a series of first here today. First foul ball down the left field line out of play. Cavs looking to turn one over here, ladies and gentlemen. Runner on first base. Nowlin from the stretch, looks in, gets a sign. Huguette at the plate. Matlock goes away. We see a fastball hit sharply. Proctor to his backhand. We get, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. We almost had 2 fantastic plays. Runner running on the pitch. Proctor moved toward second. Ball hit back to the shortstop side. Barely didn't get the runner at second. Still,
with runners at
the
first and
flip
second,
by Nixon almost got the runner at first.
Blake Williams.
A great play all the way around, but to no avail. Bluefield now has him first and second, still 1 down. Brings up number 10, Blake Williams. Yeah, I don't need it. I need it in order. I need it like that. Williams steps in from the right side. He's got the runners at first and second. Nowlin steps off. Okay. Mm-hmm. Blake Williams. Nowlin in a bit of a jam here. 1 out. Still looking for the ground ball, ladies and gentlemen. Strike right down the gut. Nowlin seems to be undaunted by the set of circumstances here. Once again, that ball was hit sharply. Hit and run was on. Proctor moving towards second. Ball was hit to the third base side of shortstop. He made a great play, but, it was a little slow for the runner. Nowlin from the set, looks in, gets several signs, trying to settle on one. Batter calls timeout. Batter didn't want to get frozen there. On a day like today, he could easily get frozen. Wind kicking back up, 20-25 mile an hour. Nowlin again set, runners at first and second. Here's the pitch, slider, nasty. Great slider there by Nowlin. Late, sharp, tight breaking ball. Williams in the hole. Nowlin on top, in command. Needs a quality pitch right here. 2 on, 1 out. 5-0 Cavs lead, bottom of the 3 against the Bluefield Rams. Here's the pitch, another slider. 2 basically unhittable pitches. Nowlin for the second out. Williams goes down on 2
with 2 away.
Nasty sliders.
This brings up the shortstop, number 8, Javi Rodriguez.
Javi Rodriguez, shortstop for Bluefield, coming up, hitting from the right-hand side. 2 down for the Rams. Javi, slightly open stance, not quite Miguel Batista, but not too far away. Sitting back in, looks to see a little of a punch hitter. We'll have to see. Hands held high. Here's the pitch from Nowlin. Slider. Strike, says John Wayne Martin. 1 strike. Nowlin looked to close the door here in the 3rd, ladies and gentlemen. Rams have runners at first and second, but there are 2 down. Here's the pitch. Little chopper hit slowly on the ground to Nixon. He goes the long way to first to Kaiser, and that ends the inning. No runs, one hit, two runners left.
After 3 complete. The Highland Cavaliers 5, Bluefield 0.
5-0 here.
Matlock, Veroni,
Top
and
of the
Proctor
fourth.
for the Highland Cavaliers in the top of the 4th.
8-9-1.
Leading off, the catcher, number 11, Jason Matlock.
8-9-1 for the Cavaliers. Catcher Jason Matlock stepping into the plate. Matlock hit sharply to second base last time, but to no avail. Witt still on the hill for the Rams. Here's the pitch. He overthrows that in a little bit. Front shoulder flies open, misses up and away. Fifth Dimension song, up, up, and away. Matlock back in. Witt winds. Here's the pitch to Matlock. Leading. Oh, he gets in his kitchen a little bit on a breaking ball. Could be a play by the catcher. Could not. Out of play there. Matlock leading off the top of the 4th. Cavs trying to add to a 5-0 lead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Big blow in that last inning by the Cavs. Nathan Kaiser, grand slam home run. Witt gets the sign, steps off. Doesn't really like, what he's seeing there from Shreve. Back on the rubber. Here's the pitch, 1-2 to Matlock. Fastball down, bounces in the dirt. 22. Nobody on here, top of the 4th. The UVA Wise. Jason Matlock, Jr. from Damascus. Here's the pitch. Matlock hanging tough, fouls it out of play, back toward Bauer Sturgill Hall. Friday, February 20th, home opener for the newly renovated baseball field here at UVA Wise. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Matlock looking to get something started here in the 4th. Here's the breaking ball. Hit weakly to the third baseman in the air. He makes the play. We have 1 down. B.J. Veroni, number 9 hole hitter,
With
stepping
1 away,
in.
this brings up the third baseman, number 20, B.J. Veroni.
B.J. got things started there with a sharp single to right, looking to add to his day. Hitting in the 9 hole. That's not really indicative of the kind of hitter B.J. is. We got good hitters up and down the order for the Cavs this year. Good speed. Veroni's good speed. Good glove at third. Young kid. Here's a pitch. Fastball inside. Bad day to get hit, ladies and gentlemen. Veroni moves quickly out of the way. 1 ball, no strikes. I can't think of a good day to get hit, really, Lee. Here's a pitch from Witt. Strike. Evens it up 1-1. 1 out. Matlock on the fly ball to third baseman. Steve Proctor on deck. Steve scored the first run here at the newly renovated field on a sharp single by Nallen in the 3rd. Here's the pitch. Change up. Hit down the third baseline. Mike White with hands of stone, ladies and gentlemen. He's an outfielder. Coach White, a prolific hitter during his days of the Cavaliers. Honorable mention All-American 2 years. Still holds most of the Cavs' hitting records. Veroni hanging in with 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Witt. Another breaking ball down in the dirt. Wind is robust at the moment. Veroni back in. Shortstop lost his hat. Moves quickly out into short left field. Pitcher goes to the plate. In the dirt. We may give Candlestick Park a run for their money today. 1962 Candlestick Park All-Star Game. Stu Miller got blowed off the mound. Here we go. We hope it won't get that bad here today. Here's the pitch to Veroni, looking to be a runner. Inside, take a base. Full count, misses in. Almost clipped him under the arm. No, he didn't. Token check to first base John Cusco to see if he win. He obviously did not.
This will bring up the shortstop, number 8, Steve Proctor.
1 on, 1 out. Cavs may play a little baseball here. Veroni with good speed. Hit and run may be on. Proctor handles the bat well in the leadoff spot. Mike White, third base coach, walks in, gives a few signs, gives a few more. Cavs have numerous signs. Mike White, the author of majority. Several come from the dugout from head coach Banner. Here's the pitch to the plate. Fastball outside. Veroni's going, throws to the other side of the bag. We're trying to see. He got him. Veroni, wasn't really good throw to the plate. Catcher got a pretty quick release. Short hop played by the shortstop. Tag down. 2 down. Proctor looking to start it back up. Witt to the plate. Proctor, little flare. Second baseman on a humpback liner. 3, let's see. No runs for the Cavs.
No runs on the inning after 3.5. Highland Cavaliers 5, Bluefield 0.
Moving to the bottom of the 4th. Lanham, number 18, the third baseman, leads it off for the Rams. Rams
Leading off the bottom of the 4th, the
5-0.
third baseman, number 18, Robbie Lanham.
Nowlin, 3 scoreless innings under his belt, looking to add another. Lanham hitting in the 3-hole. We had 3, 4, 5 this inning. Bluefield power hitters coming to the plate. Nowlin looks into Matlock for the sign. Here's the pitch to Lanham. Fastball. Inside corner, strike 1. Nowlin throwing that fastball, ladies and gentlemen, 3/4 speed, running it, 3/4 delivery rather, running in on the hands of the right-handers from Bluefield. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That nasty slider misses down and away. Lanham was looking to bail. Nowlin just didn't get it close enough for him to offer. 1 ball, 1 strike. 5-0, Cavs lead, bottom of the 4th. Originally Bluefield's home game, they moved it here to Wise to get the game in, but Cavaliers are playing as the visitors. Here's the pitch. Fastball, that's hit a ton. Going back to the track, circling it. Childress. Wind helped the Cavaliers. Childress played the ball very well. He found the fence early. The wind held it up. Nowlin's
with 1 away, this brings up the first baseman, number 5, Jeff Johnson.
Nowlin's a bit thankful there. That ball probably on most days would have been out of here. Commend Childress for great play in left field by finding the fence and then tracking the ball. 1 down. Brings up Johnson, the first baseman. Johnson hit a nubber back to Nowlin first time up. 1 down. Nowlin, the wind. Here's the pitch to Johnston. The slider right down the gut. Got Johnson thinking a little bit. He sawed him off last time, induced a little comebacker. Starts him off with a slider. Let's see if he goes back in on the fist. Here's the pitch, another slider, hit weakly. Bluefield's third base coach doing a little better job than Coach White. Of course, it was an easier play. 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Here we go. Nowlin looks back in. Let's see if he wastes one or if he goes right at him. Look for upper end or down and away. Here's the pitch. He's going in. Sends a message right there saying, hey, don't find too big a home there close to the plate. Now let's see if he goes with slider away, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try to follow Courtney's pitching pattern. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's watch the front shoulder and the rear end of the batter, and we'll see if it's Mr. Slider. It is. He doesn't get it away enough. Ground ball to Veroni. Slide step, throws a short ball. BJ really didn't gather himself. We're going to score that E5. E5 on Veroni. Ball hit weakly. BJ had it plenty of time, just really rushed his throw a bit. Kaiser had no
This will
play.
bring up the catcher, number 29, Corey Shreve.
E5, Matlock doing a good job getting down the right field line, backing the play up. A veteran like Matlock had no hesitancy moving down the line. Keeps the double play in order right here. We brings up the 5-hole hitter, number 29, the big catcher, Shreve. Nowlin handled him with a breaking ball last time and got a strikeout. He would take a 6-4-3 ground ball right here, Lee. Here's the set, the pitch, slider. Catches the inside corner. John Wayne Martin, once again, a veteran of high school and college officiating. John Cusco is at first base. Here's a stretch. Nowlin to Shreve. Runner at first, gets his lead. We have timeout. Johnson at first base reached on Veroni's error. BJ like to have this next one hit to him. He's ready to atone for that previous mistake. Here's the pitch, fastball inside. Shreve doesn't even quiver. Ball nearly grazed him, but it's a mano thing. The big catcher and our pitcher. Here we go. Nowlin. Runner at first, Johnson gets his lead. Here's the pitch to Shreve. Slider. John Wayne Martin said, yes, he did. He did go. That was somewhat biblical. Spirit was willing, but the flesh was very weak. He wanted to hold up and simply could not. Nowlin looking back in. Here's the pitch. Another slider. He got it. He hung that one a little bit. He's going to get a fly ball. Proctor drifting. Childress coming. Proctor. 2 down. Freshman shortstop Steve Proctor goes back like an infielder should till he has an outfielder run him off. We have 2 down. Johnson
with 2 away,
remains
this
at
brings
first.
up the left fielder, number 25, Cecil Hagwood.
Brings up Hagwood, number 25. He hit a liner to Justin Nixon. Took a fastball from Nowlin, hit a rocket last time. Nixon was equal to the task. 2 out. Johnson gets his lead from first. Down 5-0. In all likelihood, he will not test Matlock, but you never know. Fastball hit in the air to right. Second baseman Nixon going out, surrounds it, makes the play. That ends the inning, ladies and gentlemen. The end of 4. Cavaliers 5, Bluefield 0.
After 4 complete. UVA Wise 5, Bluefield 0.
Two, 3, 4 up for the Cavs. Josh Duffy. Duffy 1 for 2 on the day. He had us a single
At the
to
top
right.
of the 5th inning, the right fielder, number 10, Josh Duffy.
Duffy singled to right, had a fielder's choice. Witt still in there, trailing 5-0 in the top of the 5th. 2, 3, 4 for the Cavs. Here's the pitch. Fastball right down the gut. Strike 1. Duffy, a good 2-strike hitter. He's not unnerved by falling behind. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Witt. Breaking ball, Duffy hits off the end of the bat to the second baseman. Oh, and it goes through his legs. E4 on the second baseman. Booth didn't stay down on the ball, and it had a little cue ball type English, and it trickled into right field.
With no outs, runner at first. This brings up the pitcher, number 17, Courtney Nowlin.
3-hole hitter Nowlin up. He got the first RBI with a sharp single to left. He comes back in. Duffy at first. The Cavs may play a little baseball. Once again, Duffy, a smart base runner, picked up a stolen base there in the first inning. Throw over by Witt. He's not gone unnoticed to Mr. Witt. The set. Pitch to Nowlin. Fastball hit sharply down the right field line, but slicing foul. It's like one of my golf shots there. Had absolutely no chance of staying in the fairway. Nowlin looking down again at Coach White. Nowlin, to be a power hitter, he handles the bat well also. They may try to hit behind the runners and try to add to this 5-0 lead. Duffy inches off. Here's the pitch from Witt to Nowlin. Breaking ball. Hard slider on the corner. Nowlin in the ditch. 2 strikes. 2 strikes to Courtney Nowlin. 5-0 Cavs lead, top of the 5th. A cold rain starting. Here's the pitch. Slider down and away. It's more of a mist, Lee, than a rain. It may be a snow here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at first, Duffy. No one out. Top of the 5th. Cavs leading 5-0. Witt toes the rubber, going from the stretch. Here's the pitch, 2 strikes to Nowlin. Oh, he gets it up. Nowlin, another base hit to left field. Courtney Nowlin jumped on a breaking ball that actually hung. First and second. Nobody out.
Left fielder, number 25, Will Childress. Running for the pitcher, John Moline.
Number 4, Moline running for Nowlin. Nowlin, his second base hit on the day. In addition to doing yeoman's work on the mound with 4 scoreless innings, has 2 hits for the Cavaliers. Bluefield's coach is coming to the mound for a visit with Witt. 1st and 2nd. Nobody out. We have a pitching change.
Now pitching, number 21, Derek Fridley.
Derek Fridley enters the game here in the top of the fifth with runners at first and
The
second.
batter, the left fielder, number 25, Will Childress.
Childress, cleanup hitter. Will singled sharply to right field last time up. Runners at first and second. Duffy at second, Moline at first. Fridley, lanky right-hander, 6'2", about 200. Comes set. First pitch to Childress. Fastball on the outside corner. Strike one. Childress steps out, looks at third base coach Mike White. Top of the fifth, Cavs leading 5-0 over the Bluefield Rams. AAC conference opener for both clubs, ladies and gentlemen. Ridley comes set. Here's the pitch. Duffy leads off second. Change up, gets in his kitchen, gets a ground ball to first. That'll be all they'll have. First base unassisted. Childress, not one of Will's better swings. He'd be the first to tell you. He tied himself up, ladies and gentlemen. Little change up, got
Now
in on
batting,
his
the
hands.
first baseman, number 27, Nathan Kaiser.
Big Nathan Kaiser with a base open here at first. It's going to be interesting. They may give him an intentional pass. He hit a bomb last time, a grand slam home run. Nathan struck out on a breaking ball first
to
time.
Kaiser. This will bring up the second baseman, number 6, Justin Nixon.
And they do, as I expected, they walk Kaiser without any hesitancy whatsoever. Justin Nixon, quality clutch hitter right here. Justin, I'd as soon have him up here in a clutch RBI situation as about anyone for the Cavs. Junior second baseman, converted from as a 2-year starter in left field for the Cavs. Gritty, hard-nosed player. Here's a set. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Looks like it's a little up, and that's what it is. One ball. A little bit high, ladies and gentlemen. Nixon sitting on another fastball. No place to put him. Bases loaded. Top of 5. Cavs up 5-0. Wind picking back up. Here's the pitch. Fastball. 2 balls, no strikes. A bit inside and up again. Nixon in the driver's seat, 2-0. Mike White telling him, look for something in your zone right here, Justin. Be very selective, but if you get yours, let's really do something with it. 2 balls, no strike. Fridley looks back into Shreve. Here's the fastball. A little Trizzler down the third baseline. Foul ball. Foul ball. A little dribbler just went foul. Land him all over it. Nixon will be very much relieved. Justin's not pleased with himself, and I think Coach White's a little disenchanted with the state of affairs as well. 2 balls and no strike. I think Coach White's saying, Justin, we need to get a little better ball to hit than that, 2-0. I don't know that exactly, but I'd bet a fair amount of money if I was a betting person, which I'm not. I'm thinking it. That's right, Lee. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bases filled. Base hit right here will open things up. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fastball, a shot to second baseman, and doubles up. Moline off. Moline in no man's land. The ball was hit like a rocket to the second baseman. He flipped to the shortstop, who sneaked in behind Moline, the runner at second.
4.5, 5-0, Highland Cavaliers.
We'll say it is. Modified.
Due up in the bottom of the fifth, Booth, Fridley, and Huguette.
Bottom of 5 here, ladies and gentlemen, at UVA wise. Cavs have a 5-0
Leading
lead.
off the right fielder, number 13, John Booth.
Nowlin, Courtney Nowlin, junior from Patrick County, has a shutout going. 2 base hits at the plate, including 1 RBI. Faces John Booth leading off the bottom of the 5th. Booth, number 13, right-handed hitter, steps in. Cold, brisk day with the wind howling. Ball in the dirt. Nowlin overthrew the fastball a bit. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. I'm sure Coach Banner and pitching coach Doug Bates talked to Nowlin. You got a 5-run lead. Make them hit it to beat you. No walks. Nowlin looks into Matlock. Fastball. Inside corner. Nowlin spotting the fastball very well. Throwing the fastball in on the hands, keeping the hitters honest. And the good nasty slider going away. Occasional changeup. That's his repertoire. Here's the pitch. Slider. Checking down. First base umpire John Cusco said yes, he did. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the check swing on the slider. Nowlin's slider, when he's on with it, ladies and gentlemen, is nothing but nasty. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if he goes slider away or fastball in. That's the pattern he's been working today. Here's the pitch. Slider away, and he got him. Booth was a bit overmatched there. Nowlin, fastball in under the hands and 2
Now batting
nasty
the
sliders.
second baseman, number 1, Tyler Fridley.
Brings up the second sacker, number 1, Tyler Fridley. Fridley also swinging from the right side. 1 out here, bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch to Fridley. Nowlin with the fastball, misses down. 1 ball, no strikes. 5-0. Cavaliers leading here in the bottom of the 5th over the Bluefield Rams in an AAC conference opener for both clubs. Here's the pitch from Nowlin. Slider off the plate. No, a late call by umpire Martin. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike as Nowlin gets a slider call on the outside edge. Fridley steps back in. Nowlin gets the sign from Matlock. The wind, the pitch. Call strike 2. Fridley a little disdained at the call. Felt like the ball was not only up but possibly in as well. But he's like me. He didn't get umpire much. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nowlin back. Looks in. Here's the pitch. Slider. Ladies and gentlemen, when he throws that slider like he's throwing it today, it's virtually unhittable. That brings up the strikeout. Brings up Reggie Huguet, the DH.
This will bring up the designated hitter, number 4, Reggie Huguet.
That's the 5th K for Nowlin. Huguet, we were having some difficulty in the booth trying to discern if the descent and the proper pronunciation. We're going to go with Huguet. It was Huguet or Huguet. Chad, our SID, acted quickly and asked, so now we know it's Huguet. 1 strike on the fastball to Mr. Huguet. Nowlin with 5 strikeouts and shutout ball here after 4 2/3. Here's the pitch. Fastball away to Huguet. Evens it up 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, 2 down. In the bottom of the 5th. Nowlin looks in. Gets a sign from Matlock. Going away again. Backdoor slider. Backdoor slider for a quality pitch. Huguet, ladies and gentlemen, gave up on that pitch, and it caught the outside corner. Good quality pitch. 2 strikes. Here we go. Nowlin, the pitch. Goes with another slider. This one missed off. It didn't quite come back in. He throws that backdoor slider just like a right-handed bowler. Brings it right back into the corner. 2-2. Here's the pitch from Nowlin. Probably a fastball. It is. It's hit into center field. That's going to fall. Nowlin, after trying to work Huguet away with the backdoor slider, comes in. He wants to make sure he puts the ball in play. Base hit for Huguet. We can move it back to the top with Blake Williams. Number 10, Blake, struck out last time. Matlock goes for a visit, probably to maybe talk.
Now batting the center fielder, number 10, Blake Williams.
Matlock probably talking a little bit to Nowlin about location. 5-0 Cavs lead. Huguet tries to get a good-sized lead there at first. Nowlin, his major focus is Williams. Williams struck out last time.
College in the bottom of the 6th, Rodriguez, Lanham, and Johnson. Leading off the shortstop, number 8, Javi Rodriguez.
2, 3, and 4 hitters up for Bluefield here in the bottom of the 6th. Cavs leading 6-0. Nowlin still on the hill, trying to preserve his shutout. 5 scoreless innings to this point with about 5 strikeouts. Javi Rodriguez stepping in. Nowlin sets his infield. Anderson stayed in the game as we thought to play third base. Here's the pitch. Down low. Be interesting. Nowlin, of course, he saved some pitches. He may still be on a pitch count. We'll have to see. Of course, he's 6-0 lead. I'm sure Coach Banner and Coach Bates always have somebody ready. 1-0 pitch to Rodriguez. Open stance. Here's the pitch from Nowlin. Right down the gut. 1-1. So I said earlier, Nowlin's doing a good job of staying ahead of hitters. 1 ball, 1 strike. Working ahead, you got to lead. Make them hit it to hurt you. Here's the pitch, 1-1. Slider missed a little bit of waste. Quality pitch. He still couldn't entice Javi to swing. 2 balls, 1 strike. Looks in for the sign. He gets it. Here's the pitch. Ground ball hit down the line, testing Andrew Anderson. The long throw across to Kaiser in plenty of time. Anderson displaying somewhat of a hose over there, ladies and gentlemen. Got him by a couple steps.
With 1 away, this brings up the third baseman, number 18, Robbie Lanham.
Coming to the plate with 1 down, third baseman Robbie Lanham. Andrew Anderson tested early after hitting a home run. Gets the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. Nowlin pitching to Lanham. Slider. There ought to be a lull. Unhittable, ladies and gentlemen. Nasty slider. That plants a seed for Mr. Lanham. Nowlin looking back in. Let's see if he comes with the fastball underneath the hands or tries another slider. Fastball got more of the plate than he wanted. Again, it's the Andrew Anderson show. 5-3 again if you're scoring at home. 2 down here.
2 away. This brings up the first baseman, number 5, Jeff Johnson.
Johnson coming to the plate. He's reached on an error by Veroni, the third baseman, earlier. He also grounded out 1-3 to Nowlin earlier. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike. No balls, 1 strike. 2 down. Here's the pitch. Bottom of the 6th. Backdoor slider misses a little bit in. 1-1. Nowlin's kind of kid. If he's got control of that fastball and change, that slider makes him almost unhittable. 1 ball, 1 strike. 6-0 Cavs lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch to Johnson. It's flied up. Andrew Anderson trying to make all plays in this inning. He does. Three plays by Anderson.
3 up, 3 down after 6 complete. Highland Cavaliers 6, Bluefield Rams 0. For the Cavaliers, Nowlin, Childress, and Kaiser. Leading off, the pitcher, number 17, Courtney Nowlin.
Mentioned, Danny, about this game being aired before they start. Courtney Nowlin steps in. Here's the pitch from the new pitcher, Chad Morris. Change up. Courtney literally screws himself in the ground for strike 1. Nowlin a bit upset in himself. Not the best swing, Courtney, but you'll make an adjustment. Nowlin with 2 hits on the day and 6 scoreless innings on the hill. Here's the pitch from Morris. Fastball. Courtney looks down again with a feeble swing. Courtney now battling in the hole. 2 strikes on him. Courtney a quality ball player. He's battling him up here. Morris seems to be a junker, ladies and gentlemen. 3 straight breaking balls at minimal speed. They can be effective. Bottom line, can you get people out? Not how hard you can throw. Here's the pitch, 1-2. Away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Senior Chad Morris in a relief role, relieving Fridley, who pitched 2 innings. Comes in, here's the 2-2 to Nowlin. Again away. After working ahead, no balls, 2 strikes to Nowlin. He now run it full. Courtney back in the driver's seat. Let's see if he can make something happen. John Moline looking for another opportunity to pinch run for Nowlin. John's run a couple times, and a little ground ball slowly hit to Lanham at third. The long throw, it's on a hop, and Nowlin reaches again if he touches first base, which he now does.
This will bring up the left fielder, number 25, Will Childress.
Let's see how they score at home. If they're going to give a third baseman a throwing
John
area,
Moline
if that's going to be an
running for the pitcher.
infield hit. Looks like a good throw may have gotten him, guys. I'm tempted to rule that E5. Get some confirmation from the booth. I see 2 heads nodding. Mine and one other person's. Moline running at first. Nowlin goes back and rests. Brings up Will Childress. Will is looking for a blast. He's had 1 base hit, but Will's oh my goodness, a rocket duck Chad Morris. That was a screamer, ladies and gentlemen, right over Morris's head. We now have him first and second. Moline at
Now
second.
batting the first baseman, number 27, Nathan Kaiser.
Childress, another base hit. That brings up first baseman Kaiser. Kaiser was intentionally walked last time after hitting a bomb, a grand slammer in the third. The Lebanon High School product stands in, facing Morris. Here's the pitch. Slider away. Ball 1. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. Cleanup hitter Nathan Kaiser, already with 4 RBIs on the day. Cavs leading 6-0. RBI single by Nowlin in the third. Grand slam by Kaiser in the third. Followed up in the last inning by a solo shot by pinch hitter Andrew Anderson. Morris looks in. Here's the pitch to Kaiser. Fastball. Little out in front. Fly ball. Lifted to left field. Runners are tagging. Moline takes a couple fake steps toward third, but quickly retreats. 1 down on the fly out. Justin Nixon trying to find a little justice in the world, ladies and gentlemen.
The next batter, the second baseman, number 6, Justin Nixon.
Justin's hit 2 balls hard right at the second baseman for 2 lineouts. The last one ended up into being a double play as they got Proctor off second. Excuse me, Moline off second. I correct myself. It's hard to remember back with no notes. Nixon stands in. Here's the pitch. Strike. Moline at second, Childress at first. Cavs looking to add here in the top of the 7th. 1 down. Here's the pitch to Nixon. Justin takes for a ball in the dirt. A little bit front-sided. Coach White telling him to stay back. Look for something good. Particularly a fastball about belt high. Back ready for action. Runners get their lead. Moline and Childress respectively. Here's the pitch. Slider away. Nixon up on the count. 2 balls and 1 strike. Coach White telling him to look for something in his spot and try to use the whole field. Nixon very adept at hitting the ball to right center field. Got good power that way. Just a tough out. Shreve and Morris trying to get on the same page. Nixon steps out. Steps back in. Here we go. Runners at first and second, 1 down. 6-0, top of the 7th. Nixon, fly ball to left field. Left fielder heading back near the warning track. Camps under it, makes the play. 2 down, runners retreat.
With two away, this brings up the center fielder, number 5, Justin Wyatt. Oh, no.
It's like we have a pinch hitter. Number 32 for the Cavs. That's Cedric Richardson, ladies and gentlemen.
Now batting number 32, Cedric Richardson.
Cedric swinging from the left side. Good pop. Had some quality at bats in the series down at Georgia. Cedric, a lot of talent, very raw. I think he came out of a high school setting where he only participated 1 year. Made a great impression on the Cavs coaching staff this fall with his hustle and his work ethic. Stepping in here in an RBI situation, trying to add to the Cavs' lead. Here's the pitch from Morris. Inside to the left-hander. It's going to be interesting with Morris throwing to his first left-hander. Most of the time he's missing has been, in this particular case, inside to a left-hander, which is usually their power zone, Lee. We'll see what Cedric can do. He certainly has home run power. We've seen him hit a few over in the field near the Ranger station. On a different sign. Here's the wind. The pitch. Ooh. Must have been high. 2 balls and no strikes. Cedric in the driver's seat. I think he'd like to have one down and in. See what he can do with it. Runners first and second, 2 down here. Top of the 7th. We're playing 7 innings. This is a doubleheader. Cavs holding on to a nice lead, but they certainly would welcome a couple additional runs. 3 balls, no strikes. Cedric, in all likelihood, will be taking here. Sophomore Robbie Stinson seems to be in the on-deck circle. Richardson walks, loading him up. 2 outs. Coach Banner going down to talk. Robbie Stinson will be the new hitter, ladies and gentlemen.
The next batter, number 26, Robbie Stinson.
Robbie Stinson, former J.J. Kelly High School product, played his last year down at LMU and transferred back to his hometown to play for the Cavaliers. Good power. Hit a home run down into Manual. Actually was one of the defining hits in that ball game to help the Cavaliers to a 6-3 win. They were trailing 3-2 when he came up and hit a pitch home run. Morris in a bit of a jam, but he does have 2 out. Look, working to Stinson. Here's the pitch. Throws the slider. Robbie Stinson, 6'4", very strong young man. Tell you what, if he gets one in Robbie's zone, they may have to go look for it. Hit on the ground between short and third. It's going to be a tough play. He may not have a play. Stinson runs well, and he legs out an infield hit and scores another run. Moline scores, making the score 7 for UVA-Y, 0 for the Rams. 7-0. Infield hit for Robbie Stinson. Speed kills.
Now batting number 29, Andrew Anderson.
Stinson with an RBI infield hit. Brings up Anderson. Anderson hit a home run in a pinch hitting role last time, looking to duplicate. Sacks are filled, and he took a nice rip. Unfortunately, it was Mr. Curveball, and he ran out of bat. Andrew's being indoctrinated. Andrew, you hit a bomb 800 miles, they're probably not going to start you with a fastball. He makes the adjustment here. Coach White telling him to look toward right field and make sure he doesn't pull off anything. Here's a set from Chad Morris. He is looking toward right field. He did a lot better job staying in there on that pitch with his front shoulder. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases loaded. Cavs 7, Rams 0. Top of the 7th. Childress gets his lead. Third. Here's the pitch. Andrew liked that pitch. Trying to go the other way with it. Just missed it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's a bit chilly. Raindrops on Lee's lens. Only the faithful are here today. Pretty nice crowd. Some of them dressed as empty seats, but a lot of people coming out to watch the Cavs. Andrew Anderson, freshman from Richmond, Virginia, playing third, filling in for Veroni. Here's the pitch from Morris. Ball's up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, bases loaded. Here's the pitch from Morris. Oh, and he got him on a slider away. That ends the inning. Cavs pick up another run as Moline scores 7-0 at the end of
Cavs pick up 1 run in the top of the 7th. 7-0. Cavaliers leading Bluefield College. Hagwood and Booth. The catcher, number 29, Corey Shreve.
Shreve leading it off here in the bottom of the 7th. Cavs trying to seal the deal. Nowlin working on a complete game shutout at this point. Once again, this is a doubleheader. We're playing 7 innings, and this will be the last roundup for the Rams if the Cavs can hold here. Nowlin talking to his infield, getting him ready. Shreve, the brawny catcher, steps in. Nowlin to the wind, and here's the pitch. Fastball hit on the hands, down to Proctor. Proctor off balance, throw. Not a good one. Steve got his feet tied up a little bit there, and he handcuffed Nathan Kaiser at first. We're going to score that E6. Steve's a little frustrated, but I'm telling you.
The left fielder, number 25, Cecil Hagwood.
Cavs have 3 freshmen on the infield. These guys are only going to get better. Steve would be the first to tell you he could have rounded that ball a little better. Brings up number 25, Cecil Hagwood. Looking for a double play out there. Steve Proctor wants the next one hit to him. He's ready to atone for that one. Nowlin from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Slider gets away from Matlock. Pinch runner number 2 for the Rams will move up. Number 2, that's Cody Klatka coming in to run there for Shreve, the catcher. Courtesy runner. Number 2, Cody Klatka.
Cody Klatka running for Bluefield.
Cecil Hagwood, ladies and gentlemen, stepping back in, ahead on the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Force is not in order now due to the wild pitch. Now looking for 3 outs to seal the deal. Comes set. Ground ball on the ground to Nixon. Runner will advance to third. Nixon will trade it out. Here we go. 1 out there. 4-3 if you're scoring there. Ground ball to Nixon to Kaiser. 1 down. Brings up John Booth. We got a pinch hitter. We got Quisenberry. Chris Quisenberry will pinch hit for John Booth.
Batting number 3, Chris Quisenberry.
Runner at third, Klatka with 1 out. Cavs are playing back on the infield. They'll concede a run on a ground ball for an out, leading 7-0. Bluefield head coach Billy Berry out to talk with John Wayne Martin. Martin makes a trip out to John Cusco. Want to know where everybody's going to be eating later on. Do candlesticks still make a good wedding gift? All the things you talk about in those important meetings. Visit's over. We're not exactly sure. Martin dusts home plate. Does a good job there. Both these umpire veterans of high school and college baseball calling today's game. Chris Quisenberry at the plate, pinch hitting for John Booth. Klatka gets his lead there at third, a modified lead. Rams down 7-0. Pitch from Nowlin. Fastball upstairs. Courtney Nowlin looking for the final 2 outs, ladies and gentlemen. He'd love to have a shutout, but that's not his concern. He's wanting to seal the deal and give the Cavs the first AAC victory of the year. Ball hit on the ground. Oh, it's through there. That's an RBI. Quisenberry coming off the bench. Must have found a nice warm place. He comes in and contributes an RBI single to break the ice for the Rams.
Now batting the second baseman, number 1, Tyler Fridley.
Fridley coming up, the second baseman. Struck out last time. Cavs wanting that ground ball double play to end this thing. Fridley might be a candidate. We'll see. The pitch from Nowlin, fastball hit sharply on the ground. Nixon goes over, gets a glove on it. He was able to knock it down, keep him at first and second. Justin would probably tell you again that that's a play that maybe he should have made to get an out at first. Tough play, but Justin, he's just such a quality ball player that he's probably a tad mad at himself. You can see it by his expressions as he walks back. Still a tough play.
The designated hitter, number 4, Reggie Huguette.
Got to give an infield single on that. Hit off his glove. He extended himself fully. But Justin will be the first one to tell you that he prides himself in those tough plays as well as the regular ones. Hank Banner makes a trip to the mound. Head man for the Cavs in his 8th year, talking to Nowlin and Matlock. Matlock has cruised through 6 1/3 before giving up the RBI single to Quisenberry. Coach Banner wanting to know, how do you feel? Are you tired? You got any more pitches in you? Courtney Jr. giving him the response that he would love to hear. I'm a little cold, Coach, but I can get him. So here we go. If you're not a little cold today, you're probably not here. You're probably watching it at home. A brisk day here at the ball yard. Number 4 stepping in there. That's Reggie Huguette. Missed a little outside. Danny Jordan on the PA says hello. Bill Smith and Sports Information Director Chad Osborne here along with me. Mr. Lee Riggs doing the filming, and I'm your unannounced announcer. Nowlin coming back. Nowlin to the plate, looking for a ground ball. Good pitch right there by Nowlin on the outside part of the plate. Huguette singled to center. Nowlin worked him with backdoor sliders and then came in with a fastball, and Huguette answered the call with a hit to center. If you're really pulling for the Cavs, you want a nice little ground ball here to second baseman. Two balls and one strike to Huguette. Been around this game long enough. The last couple outs are usually the toughest to get. Nowlin. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Nowlin just ran one up there, probably as hard a ball as he's thrown the whole day. That was cheese, smoke on the water, gas, Blue Bayou, and several other anecdotal notes of a fastball. Nowlin, back in. Pitch to Huguette. Huguette answered the call. Had a good cut at that one. Fouled it straight back, but he was right on it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Big pitch right here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Don't be surprised to see Nowlin uncork the nasty slider right here. Huguette had a great cut on that fastball. Let's see if Courtney goes with the slider to try to put him in the books. Here's the pitch. It is the slider. He gets him. Pop fly to Kaiser. Kaiser squeezes it. Nice pitch. Huguette had fouled the fastball straight back right on it. Nowlin and Matlock get on the same page, throw the slider, gets Huguette out in front for the second out. Brings up number 10.
With 2 away, this brings up the center fielder, number 10, Blake Williams.
Blake Williams stepping in, leadoff hitter. Cavs 1 out away from their first AAC conference victory of the 2004 campaign. Courtney Nowlin working on trying to seal the deal, get a complete game. Nowlin with 2 hits as well as a quality game on the mound. Starts him off with a strike right down the middle. Cavs sensing it. This is the out they've been waiting on the whole day. Blake Williams trying to play a spoiler here. Rams trailing 7-1, bottom of the 7th. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, nasty slider just entered the building. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Slider is the great equalizer at any level, especially at the collegiate and professional level. Looks like a fastball and then breaks about 4 inches very, very late. Here's the pitch. 0-2, another slider. Courtney kind of ran off and left that one. Pitching coach Doug Bates kind of saying, hey, stay back. Plenty of time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners take their leads respectively from first and second. Outfielders trying to stay on their toes, trying to stretch, stay loose. John Ryan Reed in the game at center. Courtney Nowlin, junior right-hander from Patrick County, looks in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a missile to left field. Left fielder Childress charging. Runner, oh, it's by him. It's going to roll to the wall. 1 run is coming in. 2 runs are going to score. It's going to be 7-3 with the runner ending up at third on a single and a 2-base error by Childress. That's a good situation right there, but remembering the importance of playing the situation. The
Let's bring up the shortstop, number 8, Javi Rodriguez.
Cavs are up 7-1 in that situation. Runner's going to go on the crack of the bat. Will just needs to keep that in front of him, and he'll make that adjustment. It's early in the season, and Will be first to tell you he's more upset with himself than anybody ever could be. Nowlin trying to seal it. Coach Banner's making his second visit. Looks like we're going to have a change. Courtney tried to seal the deal, and a couple boo-boos there kind of hurt him. A great effort for Courtney Nowlin. 6 2/3 innings. We won't close the book on him yet. We still have a runner at third. Coach Banner going to the pen for his closer, Brandon Bates. Brandon, totally oblivious to the conditions today, comes in sleeveless, ladies and gentlemen. A throwback to the 40s and 50s. Cavs trying to get the last out here today.
Now pitching number 12, Brandon Bates.
They go to the pen. Closer Brandon Bates, number 12.
Rodriguez, the batter.
It's a great day out here. Beautiful ballpark here at UVA Wise. The facilities still aren't quite finished. We've got a new press box, working on it, new seating, most importantly, a very beautiful field. Bates coming in, facing number 8 in there, Rodriguez. Bates, a short-arming closer, sneaky fast, runs a fastball in. Nice little breaking ball away. That's his repertoire. Occasionally will show you a change. Son of former J.J. Kelly great and current Cavalier pitching coach Doug Bates. Brandon Bates, the right-hander, looks, goes to Rodriguez. Umpire Martin says that's a bit low. Runner at third, Blake Williams. Rams trailing 7-3 here. Down to their last out. Here's the pitch from Bates. Up. Not what Brandon really wants to do in this situation. Brandon Bates, cool customer, down 3-0 on the count to Rodriguez. Looking to work all the way back. Rodriguez has taken at least 1 and most likely 2 pitches right here, Lee. Trailing by 4 runs. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 on the inside corner. Rodriguez taking all the way. In all likelihood, he'll be taken all the way here. Here's the pitch from Bates. On the outside corner. A chill is coming over the old ballpark. Full count right here. Bates looking to get him right here. Trying to bring anything close. Here's the pitch. Foul ball out of play down the right field line. Bates comes in on the hands, trying to get the last out. Rodriguez trying to avoid being the last out. Cavs looking to seal the deal to earn their first victory in the conference, leading 7-3 in the bottom of the 7th against the Bluefield Rams. Here's the pitch. Ground ball hit slowly to Nixon. That ought to do it. Nixon on a hop to Kaiser. Cavs win 7-3. UVA Wise 7, Bluefield 3 at the end of the first game.
That'll do it for game 1 this afternoon as the Highland Cavaliers win 7-3.
Winning pitcher today, Courtney Nowlin, also had 2 hits, home runs on the game for the Cavaliers. Grand slam by Nathan Kaiser in the 3rd inning. Home run by Andrew Anderson. Cavs win 7-3 in the first game.
We're getting ready to start game 2 of this doubleheader here at Cavalier Stadium.
For game 2
Wise,
this
Virginia.
afternoon, leading off for the Cavaliers, the shortstop, number 8, Steve Proctor.
Steve Proctor will lead it off. If you got to hear the first game, the announcer you heard was Ray Spinella, the athletic director up here at the college. Did a great job, but he bailed out on this second game. There's a rip foul down the right field line. And we'll get the stats here in just a minute, who's pitching, and get the rosters. And up here, Danny Henderson on the mound for the Rams from Bluefield College. John Cusco behind the plate now, this second game. Proctor lips a long fly ball out to right field. 1 out.
This will bring up the right fielder, number 10, Josh Duffy.
Josh Duffy now right fielder. I want to thank Huddle House and Adams Friendly Tire making this possible. Adams located in Wise, right across from the post office. And they have a shop in Clintwood as the rain starts blowing in a little bit here now. We're in this new press box where they don't have any windows in it yet. And it's going to be nice once it gets done. There's a slow grounder to third, long throw to first, 2 outs.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 17, Courtney Nallen.
Courtney Nallen, DH. He was a winning pitcher in the first game. Had a couple hits. Strike 1. As the rain starts to blow in on us up here in the press box. These cameras don't hold up very well in the rain. We may have to continue this game about the filth in here in a minute. We've got Bill Smith here from Coalfield. He'll tell you all about it. He'll be in the paper on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And yeah, it's going to get dark soon. It's starting to get dark. Wind blowing about 40. That's strike 3.
3 up, 3 down after 1/2 inning to play. The Cavs 0, Bluefield coming to bat.
Pitching for the Cavaliers will be Ryan Boza. Sophomore.
Leading off for Bluefield, the second baseman, number 1, Tyler Fridley.
Boza, a sophomore from Hampton, Virginia. Fridley leading off for Bluefield. Boza, left-hander. Left-hand pitcher. Inside. All 2. Ball 3. 3-0. Game 2 of a doubleheader on a cold, windy day here in Wise. Strike 1, 3-1. Cold and windy and rainy. Everybody's blowing their nose up here in the press box. Freewheeling. 3-2. Little high, ball 4. Leadoff batter draws a walk. I bring up number 10,
This will bring up the center fielder, number 10, Blake Williams.
Blake Williams. Our main problem right now is trying to survive up here in the press box. We've got 6.5 more innings to go, guys. 6 innings and 3 outs.
I love baseball.
It's always cold baseball season. Matlock, catcher, number 11. Runner on first, nobody out here in the top of the first, game 2 of this doubleheader. Ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Rip for second baseman. Throw to first. The second. Back to first. A double play. That was second to short to first. 2 outs.
With 2 away, this brings up the third baseman, number 18, Robbie Lanham.
Lanham, the third baseman. Two outs here in the bottom of the first. Bluefield's a home team. They swapped game dates. So Bluefield's a home team here today. It's freezing down here in Wise. I hate to be in Bluefield. Unless they got a dome. They don't have a dome up there, do they? Outside. It started out nice this morning, about 60 degrees. Then the wind started blowing and ball. 2-1. Mr. Cusco down behind home plate. A little high. 3-1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Nobody, no score, nobody on. Brand new season here on Cavs TV, Cavs baseball. Got the Cavs softball coming up with the Lady Cavs. We're going to open their season up down in Cocoa, Florida here in a couple weeks. That should be a big change in the weather. I'm looking forward to that road trip.
The next batter, the first baseman, number 5, Jeff Johnson.
A spring break in Cocoa Beach with the girls softball team. Cost me $200 to go down and film that. Usually get paid to go to that. I had to pay them.
You enjoyed every minute of it, didn't you?
I haven't been yet. All right, here we go. Runner on first, 2 outs. Number 5, the batter, Johnson. A little bit high. I believe the sun's trying to break through.
Break would be the operative term.
Rip. Foul down the first base line. Just barely foul. The runners go back to first. 2 outs here in bottom of the first. No score. Little high.
You guys keep it down out there. We're doing a baseball game in here.
I think hypothermia set in on them over there. Outside. What's the count, John? 3 balls, 1 strike. Scoreboard's not working yet. It'll be working here, but next home game, I hope. I'll be in Florida, though. Y'all have to tell me about it. Strike 2. 3 and 2. Runner be going. 2 outs. Bo's on the mound. He's a sophomore, like I said, from Hampton. 5'11", 200 pounds. Ball low. Runners on first and second. Bring up the catcher, Corey Shreve. Batting with 2 outs and 2 on here in the bottom of the first. Foul back, out of play. Strike 1. And the pitch from Boza. Strike 2. 0 and 2. Little high. 2 and 1. 1 and 2 rather, excuse me. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second. Foul tip. Batter stays alive. Foul, out of play. Count remains 1 and 2. Ooh, foul tip. Shreve staying alive. He's a senior from Maynard, Ohio. And catcher. Strike 3.
With 2 men left on base after 1 inning of play, 0-0.
his head coach from Wisconsin, and then supposed to go out to Montana. I never felt of baseball.
Okay, leading off for the Cavaliers, number 25.
Second inning be
Will
Childress, Kaiser Nixon. Leading off the left fielder, number 25, Will Childress.
Will the thrill.
Outside. Ball one. Ball two.
You wouldn't want to stand around. I would. Because at least then you're moving. Yeah. Yeah, you be a right fielder today. You stop feeling your feet.
Ball three. 3-0 on Childress. Leadoff batter here in the top of the second inning for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers are the visiting team here today, even though it's their home stadium. Bluefield and ripped to the shortstop. Long throw over, 1 out. The Cavaliers and Bluefield swap game dates due to field conditions in Bluefield.
With one away, this brings up the first baseman, number 27, Nathan Kaiser.
That can't feel good.
If you're watching this game, you need to come out and check this field. It's going to be a nice facility up here.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, it's February. The grass has not got green yet, but it's an awful nice place. Got a new press box, bleachers, great dugouts. Excellent field. I mean, it's first class all the way. Southwest Virginia can be proud of this place. Grounder to first. Pitcher flips to first baseman. 2 outs.
With 2 away, this brings up the second baseman, number 6, Justin Nixon.
Only guys in the world who use these.
There's Nixon, a junior from Coburn.
I'm the 8-year-old child.
2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the second. No score. Second game of a doubleheader. Of course, plans are now to show baseball on Tuesday and Wednesday. Of course, we got girls softball coming up. Still got some basketball games to go. Cavaliers sports going to try to cover all we can as soon as we get back from Florida. No, the girls softball team's got 9 games scheduled down there in 5 days. So we'll be looking for those games on Cavs TV. Cavs should have an excellent softball team this year. Oh, nope, ball. Outside high. 3-2 is the count with 2 outs. 3-2. Inside, call strike on the corner. Nixon's out. End of 1.5, no score.
Chris Quisenberry.
The women should be doing pretty well this year.
Chris Quesbury leading off the bottom of the second. No score. Strike one.
How'd you guys manage that?
There's a shot, gets by the third baseman. That's there.
Now batting the left fielder, number 25, Cecil Hagwood.
Cecil Hagwood. Runner on first, nobody out.
Here, run by real quick and see if you can hit it.
Where'd he go? See James Clasby out there. He's the one doing all this construction on this press box here. Let's get some heaters in here, James. Yeah, if I'd known it was playing day, I'd have left yesterday.
Yeah. Do you know when they're going to sheet the inside of this? Seriously? But I got to try and get him.
Throw back to first, nothing.
Question. Is this thing locked? Well, I'm not worried. What I'd like to do is be able to. I don't want to lock it up. I want to be able to get in. Okay. Yeah. Because then I can get in here and run water. I'll just dump water out. Hey, do you have any boxes?
Runner going.
I'm going to try to get detail out of
Throw to second, gets by, runner's in safe.
Chad and they don't really know. But I probably figure about
Okay, we're ready,
there's three.
I think. Runner on second.
I'll measure one out. 16 at the top.
I think it counts 1 and 2. I'm not sure.
4 spots.
Just 15 things going on up here.
Yeah, quarter-
Outside.
Yeah, quarter, in other words, quarter is for the butt.
Foul ball. Batter's out. Runner goes to third. Ball hit and stuck right in front. The runner he was dead.
This will bring up the shortstop, number 8, Javi Rodriguez.
Okay, Rodriguez is up now, the shortstop.
Is that one out?
Okay, 1 out. My sports information director left me.
Maybe try and run by him. Yeah, that's my feeling as well.
Foul ball back over top of us.
Okay, you got it.
Runner on third with 1 out here in the bottom of the second. No score.
Oh, so he was running.
Foul ball. This one was foul.
Take that easy one.
Runner on third with 1 out. Rodriguez the batter. A little outside. Come on, John. What's the count? 1 ball, 2 strikes. Little low. Good stop by the catcher. 2-2 to count with 1 out. Big curveball just misses. 3-2. Down the third base side there. Ball 4. Rodriguez draws a walk. Got runners on first and third with 1 out. That'll bring up number 4.
This will bring up the designated hitter, number 4, Reggie Huguet.
Huguet, the DH. Hey, here we go. Runners first and third. 1 out. Bottom of the second. No score. Strike 1. An open house up here today in the press box. People up here think it's warm. It ain't warm up here. No wind, isn't that wind blowing in here? It's like a cooler. You could hang beef in here. Fly ball right field. That's going to send the runner in. There's the tag. Here comes the throw. Close. He's out. Safe. Missed him. Oh, man. That foe was there in plenty of time. I don't know what happened. He had to slide under. Yeah. Great throw. Just a great slide by the runner, so it's 1-0.
Let's bring up the second baseman,
Bluefield.
number 1, Tyler Fridley.
That throw beat him by 2 yards. We got 2 outs, runner on first, 1 run in. Call strike 1. Throw to first, back. Another throw to first, back in time. Inside. Ball 1 is a count, I think. 1-1. Runner on first with 2 outs. Two and 1. Swing at a high one. 2-2. Little outside. 3-2 is the count. Runner will be going. Ball 4. Runners on first and second with 2 outs.
The next batter, the center fielder, number 10, Blake Williams.
That'll bring up Blake Williams. 1 run in here in the bottom of the second for the Rounds from Bluefield. There's a rip going to right center. Right fielder on his. It's off of the wall. 1 run is in. Comes a throw at home. Out at home. So into 2. 2-0. Bluefield. Cavs will be coming up. Start the top of the third in just a second. Justin White will lead off top of the third here for the Cavs. Cavs trail 2-0. There's a rip to the third baseman, a shot, 1 out.
With 1 away, this brings up the catcher, number 11, Jason Matlock.
First pitch to Matlock, ball 1. Shot to right field. Over the right fielder's head. Matlock going to second. Safe at second. Double for Matlock.
And a double for Wyatt. This will bring up, for Jason Matlock. This will bring up the third baseman, number 29, Andrew Anderson.
Yeah, you better look out. There'll be a mommy out there.
So Cavs have a runner on second with nobody out here in the third. Anderson, the batter. Got a runner for Matlock out at second. Throw back to second, not in time.
Courtesy runner Stinson for the catcher Matlock.
That's Robbie Stinson running at second. Foul ball. Anderson, a freshman from Richmond, at the plate.
Anyone got an idea what the count is? Hey James, you know what the count is?
Ball, no, call strike. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner on second base for the Cavaliers. Strike 3. One out. That brings
Let's
up
bring up
number
the
8.
shortstop, number 8, Steve Proctor.
Proctor, number 8. Stinson on second as a courtesy runner. Huh? 2 outs? Okay. 2 outs. A little high. 1-1 the count. 2 outs. Bottom of the third. Runner on second. Top of the third, rather. Runner on second. Rip back up the middle. Good stop by the shortstop to save a run. Proctor will get a single and hold it third. First.
The next batter, the right fielder,
Stinson
number
holds.
10, Josh Duffy.
Stinson's at third, 2 outs, and that brings up Josh Duffy. Strike 1. Cavs trail 2-0 here in the third. As rain starts to come down again a little bit here, a fine mist blowing, and about 40-mile-an-hour winds, about 42 degrees. Great day for baseball. Shooting an Eskimo league. Call strike. Comes a pitch to Duffy. Runner going at second. All right, runner goes to second. Runner at third holds. Good play with the pitcher to keep the runner at third. One ball, 2 strikes on Duffy. 2 outs, top of the third. 2-0, Bluefield. Just outside. 2-2. Rip foul down third base. 2-2. Long fly ball to right field. Right fielder has a bead on it. That's a third out. 2.5, 2-0
After
Bluefield.
2.5, Bluefield 2, Cavs 0.
On the mound now for the Cavaliers is Andrew Short as we look through the raindrops
Leading
on
off the
our
bottom of
lens.
third, the third baseman, number 18, Robbie Lanham.
Lanham. Number 18 will lead off bottom of the third. Long fly ball to right field. 1 out. With a pause to clean his lens off. Okay, that's better. Jeff Johnson, the batter, 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Two outs. Right fielder.
With 2 away, this brings up the catcher, number 29, Corey Shreve.
Shreve, the catcher now, with 2 outs.
Where fly balls go to die. Is that a short field?
Andrew Short, pitcher from Pound, senior.
347, 360. That's true. I can see it listening.
Little low, ball 2. Slow roller to second, over to first, 3 outs.
After 3 complete, 2-0, Bluefield.
Here we go, top of the fourth, leading off number 17 for the
Leading off the top of
Cavaliers.
the fourth for the Cavs, the designated hitter, number 17, Courtney Nallen.
First pitch to Allen, just outside, ball 1. Just outside, ball 2. Foul ball, 2-1. Had a rip at that one. Outside. 3-1. Big swing. Swing at ball 4. Three-two count. Bouncer back to the pitcher. Throw to first. 1 out.
The next batter, the left fielder, number 25, Will Childress.
Will Childress, the batter. A little low. There's a rip to center field. Center fielder makes a good catch. He's out. Look good from here. 2 outs. I think he caught it. He caught it. John Wayne said he caught it.
This will bring up the first baseman, number 27, Nathan Kaiser.
Nathan Kaiser, the batter. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Every time I zoom in quick, it kind of blurs. I'm catching that daggone net. Hard to film through a net. Strike. 1-1 here in the top of the 4th. Outside. This is a Cavs are the visiting team here again today. Keep reminding you so in case you don't get confused on your scorekeeping there at home. Oh, strike. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the 4th. Guys are the batter. Strike 3. Into 3.5, 2-0, Bluefield.
Back to 3.5. Bluefield 2, Cavs 0.
Chris Quesenberry leading off the bottom of the 4th for Bluefield. Bluefield on top 2-0. Second game of a doubleheader here on the campus, UVA wise. Opening day for on the new stadium here at Wise. Conference openers for both teams here at AAC. Cavs won the first game. I think 7-3. Foul ball. Little high. Got raindrops on their lens again. We'll clean it off here as soon as we get a chance. Rip foul down third baseline. Rip to the shortstop. Long throw to first. 1 out. Pause and clean my window. Okay, that's number 25, Cecil Hagwood. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Bluefield leading 2-0. Inside. Bases are empty. 0-2. Andrew Short on the mound for the Cavaliers. In relief of Ryan Bowes. Oh, strike 1, 2-1.
Still haven't found it. No, this is the replacement.
Rip foul. 2-2. Long shot going to the right fielder. 2 outs.
This will bring up the shortstop, number 8, Javi Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Is that your kid? Yeah. Yeah, he's coming up, isn't he? You got a red shirt or is he?
Call strike, big curveball. Line grounder to shortstop through his legs. The error on the shortstop as Rodriguez stops at first with 2 outs.
This will bring up the designated hitter, number 4, Reggie Huguet.
Huguet. The DH. Runner on first with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Bluefield leads 2-0. Little outside, ball 1.
Well, and you know, the thing is, when he plays well, see how it shakes out.
One strike pitch to Huguet outside. Throw back to first. Rodriguez back in time. Strike 2. Oh, 2 balls, 1 strike. Who get the DH batting? Runners going, foul back. Two and 2 to count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 2-0 score, Bluefield. Throw back to first. Runner back.
They hovers about 6-8 feet off the ground.
Call strike. That's the end of
After 4 complete, 2-0, Bluefield.
I mean, if we could land.
Justin Nixon.
Okay, here we go. Top of the 5th inning. Justin Nixon will lead off. Cavs trail by 2-0 here in the second game of this doubleheader on Cavs television. Won't be sure to think of Huddle House. Adams, Friendly Tire, and Clintwood and Norton. Huddle House, of course, 6 locations serving you. Wise, Big Stone Gap, Grundy, Abingdon, Irwin, Tennessee, and Harlan, Kentucky. Huddle house, always open. I could go for a bowl at chili about right now. Uh-oh. Foul ball. Nixon, the batter, with nobody on here. There's
Oh, they're great. Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Is it the one from Guys in General? I got it. They're all huge. Oh, it's not another big one.
Outside. Three and one to count. Ball. Strike. Nixon throws a ball. 3 and 2. The winds pick up again. Might be just Bill Smith over making it windy up here. There's the ball. All right.
Now batting the center fielder, number 5, Justin Wyatt.
Center fielder Justin Wyatt up now. Number 5 as the Cavs get their leadoff runner on here in the bottom of the top of the 5th inning, I guess. Cavs are the visiting team. Gonna keep an eye on the runner at first. There's a long shot to center field. Center fielder got a left fielder takes it. 1 out. Runner back in time at first. Long shot by White. The wind kept that one in probably. Left fielder got it.
Now batting the catcher, number 11, Jason Matlock.
Yeah, and he could. There was no. I mean, it's might as well.
Okay, Matlock up now with 1 out here in the top of the 5th.
Is that how you're watching the game?
Foul, tip, strike 1.
Well, the old things anymore, they've got. I mean, the optics that they've got, they get full field of vision. They're looking. Oh, they ain't looking at them. No. Bullets can come in there, man. No bullets for me.
1 and 1 to count with 1 out. Top of the 5th, 2-0 Bluefield. Runner on first is Nixon. Matlock, the batter, the catcher. Big breaking ball, just misses. 2 balls and 1 strike. A shot to center field by Matlock. The center fielder has a beat on it. 2 outs. The runner goes back to first.
With 2 away, this brings up the third baseman, number 29, Andrew Anderson.
So Anderson up now with 2 outs. The runner still at first. Fly ball down the right field line, going to be out of play over in the bullpen. Pitch to Anderson. Ooh. A little high.
Actually, I learned that from that. That's not even. Now I can't sing it the regular way. If you ask me to sing it the regular way, I can't sing it. It's real. It's real easy. But it's funny to sing. No, I would not mess with it.
Runner going. No play at second. A strike on the batter. Runner at second. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Little outside. Anderson wanted it. Nixon down at second. Ball gets away from the catcher. Runner will go to third and no play. So Cows have a runner at third. Here we go. Count 2-2.
16 or 18. At least that.
Inside. I guess that was ball 4. Zanderson goes to first. That'll bring up, let me see, there's number 8, Proctor, with runners on first.
Now batting the shortstop, number 8, Steve Proctor.
You're shaking my camera. You're shaking my camera there when you get on that table. All right, we're ready. Runners on first and third with 2 outs. Good pitch hits Proctor. He'll go to third. That'll load the bases and bring up number 10, Josh Duffy, with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th.
Now batting the right fielder, number 10, Josh Duffy. A.J. Lucadamo in the game to run.
Hey, Lucadamo will run at second base. Josh Duffy, your batter. Duffy's a junior from Ridgeway, Virginia. Got a timeout. Coach comes out, and we'll take a brief timeout. Okay, everybody's ready to play. We got 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Bases loaded. Cavaliers trail by 2. Josh Duffy, the batter. Runners. Comes the pitch. There's a rip. Drops in the right center. 1 run in. 2 runs in. Duffy holds it first with a single and ties this game at 2 with a 2-out single to drive in 2 runs.
2 RBI single for Duffy. This will bring up the designated hitter, number 17, Courtney Nallen.
And that's going to be the end of this pitcher. And we'll take a timeout while he swaps pitchers.
Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me that ball.
Okay, on the mound, Jeremy Coomer from Salem went to Glenvar High School.
Oh, that's actually faster.
Number 17 batting is Courtney Newland. Runners on first and third, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Score's tied at 2. Nolan had a couple hits that first game. He's also the winning pitcher, going 6 2/3. Strike. Outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Foul ball into the dugout.
He's gone outside on the twice.
James. There's James Clasby. He's the one doing all this construction around here. Built these dugouts, building the press box. Pitch to Nolan. Foul, strike. Ball gets away. Throw down to first. Forced him out at first. So into 4.5.
Cavaliers pick up 2 runs in the top of the 5th. The score tied 2-2.
I don't loud doesn't bother me, but it's it ain't music.
Second baseman number 1, Tyler Fridley.
Well, this, this is.
Fridley leading off, bottom of the 5th. Score's tied at 2.
I like the ace of that.
Andrew Short still on the mound for the Cavaliers in relief of Ryan Bowes. First pitch a strike. Ball 1. Shot back to the pitcher. Short to first. 1 out.
That's one of them fear catches.
1-3.
Now batting the center fielder number 10, Blake Williams.
That's a tough one to make, too. You are right. They're the ones who hit you right about.
Williams is a sophomore from Tappahannock, Virginia. Foul ball. Strike 1.
Bet you that feels good right now.
Oh, strike. Fly ball to right center. Right fielder has a bead on it. 1 out. Who is that in right field?
Now batting the third baseman, number 18, Robbie Lanham.
Lanham, your batter. Okay, we're ready. Lanham, the batter, with one out. Foul ball back over our heads. It's a long fly ball to center field. Three up, three down.
Childress, Kaiser, Nixon up for the Cavaliers in the top of the sixth.
Thinking of me, don't make me feel this way. Come on over and love me. You know I want you to stay.
Okay, here we go. Top of the sixth inning. Score's tied at 2. The batter is number 25, Will Childress.
Or forensics, yeah. Yeah, actually it is. It's hard for people.
Leading off the top of the sixth, the left fielder, number 25, Will Childress.
All right, boys.
Strike one to Will. Strike. Strike 3. Ball gets away from the catcher. Childress is out at first. One out here in the sixth. His ice pellets are starting to come in the windows. Feels like ice pellets.
With one away, this brings up the first baseman, number 27, Nathan Kaiser.
Kaiser, the batter, number 27. Cows need to get some runs. We don't want too many extra innings today. One run would be good. Foul down the right field line. Third baseman, the first baseman, no room. Runs out of room, balls into the bullpen. Rip back and off of the pitcher's chest. Pitcher's hurt. Hit him in the arm. Runner's safe. Let's check out the pitcher here. That caught him right in the... Hit him right in the chest or right in the front of the shoulder, and I think he got him on the muscle. That's the aluminum bats. That's Cromer's injured. And while they tend to him, we'll take a brief timeout. Cooper's they're going to take him into the gym over here and check him out. Ball hit him right on the muscle, that left arm, I think. He's flexing it. So we'll have a relief pitcher come in, and we'll be back in just a second. Okay, we're ready to go. Justin Nixon will be batting. And on the mound, who is that on the mound? Schrock on the mound. It's the sixth inning, top of the sixth inning. Score's tied at 2. Runner on first, a bouncer to the second base, shortstop back to first. Double play. One pitch, Schrock gets out of the. So it's 5.5, still tied at 2. Bottom of the 6th, Johnson will lead off for the Rams from Bluefield. Score is tied at 2. Second game is doubleheader on opening day here at Calves Field for newly renovated.
First baseman number 5, Jeff Johnson.
Jeff Johnson batting. Foul ball down third base. Strike 1. Inside. Outside. Foul ball. Looper down in right field, going to drop in for a single. Johnson's going for second. There's a throw. That runner is out of there. Yeah. Great throw. That was Josh Duffy.
This will bring up the catcher, throw. Number 29, Corey Shreve.
The second baseman.
I don't know who caught it.
That's not the right fielder. That's what I had.
Grounder to the second baseman. Throw to first. 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Going 7. Doubleheader to 7-inning games. The rain start coming down again.
Now batting the right fielder, number 3, Chris Quisenberry.
Chris Quisenberry up with 2 outs. Andrew Short on the mound. Took over about the 3rd inning. A little outside. Strike. One and one. Rip. Foul down that run. Long strike. 1 and 2. Come to pitch from short. Backs off. Outside. I believe that's 2 and 2. Grounder back under the pitcher's glove. Kusenberry with a single to center. Just under the glove of short there. My paperwork blows.
Now batting the left fielder, number 25, Cecil Hagwood.
Hagwood, the batter. Runner on first with 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Bottom of the 6th, as the Cavs are the visiting team today on their home field due to a location swap. Supposed to have been in Bluefield this week, but their field was nasty and cold and wet. Came down here to the sunny south down here in Wise, Virginia. Temperature about 30, wind blowing about 30. A little cold today, but it's going to get better. Throw back to first. Nothing there. So we're playing at a 2-2 game here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Strike. One ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first. Throw back to first. Runner's back. Throw down to second. Runner is out.
Nixon.
Into 5 and a half. Score
2-2 after 6.
Okay, here we go. Top of the 7th. Leading off for the Cavaliers will be Justin White. Score's tied at 2 in this 7-inning game. It's dark. It's starting to get here. It's almost 5:30 local time. Strike, 1-1. Time. New ball goes out.
I was surprised I got through
Grounder back to the pitcher. White is thrown out at first. 1 out here in the 7th.
a little excited. Well, who was it? Joe Knobloch for a while there?
Now batting
Throw a ball over?
the catcher, number 11, Jason Matlock.
I just got to say Chuck Knobloch.
Matlock, the catcher, is now batting with 1 out here in the top of the 7th.
Essentially, eventually. So I think he's gone.
Strike 1 on Matlock. Long fly ball. The left fielder got a beat on it somewhere out there. He's got it.
What are you going to call it?
That's 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. That'll bring up number 26.
Now batting number 26, Robbie Stinson.
Robbie Stinson from J.J. Kelly here in Wise. Little low, ball 1. Foul ball. Foul tip. Gets away from the catcher. 2 strikes. Strike 3. After 6 1/2, the score still
After 6
tied at
1/2,
2.
score tied 2-2. Now batting the left fielder, number 25, Cecil Hagwood.
Okay, here we go, bottom of the 7th. In case you're wondering, Bluefield is the home team today due to a field swap. So this is the last inning. There's a long line shot. It's going to be off the wall. Hagwood's going to go to second. The winning run goes to second with nobody out. Pause while I clean my windshield. Okay, got the water drops off of my window. My lens.
Now batting the shortstop, number 8, Javi Rodriguez.
Rodriguez up now with the winning run on second. Nobody out. Andrew Short on the mound for the Cavaliers. As the rain's starting to come down a little bit harder here now. I'll move my camera out here just a little bit. One strike pitch to Rodriguez. Rodriguez attempted bunt, comes back over top of us. 2 strikes. Base hit will probably score the runner, as it's starting to get dark here and rainy and being cold. Ball high. One ball, 2 strikes. Fake back to second, nothing going on. Foul tip on a bunt. That's strikeout on Rodriguez. 1 out as he fails to advance the runner.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 4, Reggie Huguet.
You get DH. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. The winning run on second after leading off with a double. Throw back to second. Runner's safe. Call strike. There's a line shot. Is going to be a base hit. Runner's going to round third. Throw's coming home. Safe. Bluefield wins 3-2 in this game, too. Cavaliers and Bluefield split here on opening day at Cavalier Stadium. Final score, Bluefield 3.
Game 2, Bluefield 3, UVA Wise 2.
UVA Wise 2. So listen to Danny Jordan, the PA announcer. Thank Chad Osborne, the staff here. Thank Ray Spinella doing play-by-play on that
Remember,
first
on
game.
Channel 55, Game 1 will be shown Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Game 2 on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Thank you for your attendance here today, and please drive home carefully.
So for Cavs TV, the Huddle House, Adams Friendly Tire, my name is Lee Riggs. Thanks for watching.